I'll be reacting to the Fruit of Revolution before I knew it. It's my live anime episode 12. I'll be watching it off of Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction from the 32-second mark in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah. I'm pumped up for this because this can make or break the series. So I hope they better make the fight scenes look great because this is the last episode. They have no excuses at this point. They gotta go out with a bang. What the fuck is this? Like maybe I could have accepted this in the previous episodes, but I mean it looks better than your usual episode of the series, but it still doesn't look as good as your conventional anime though. Visually. Which again, with last episodes, I usually expect animation staff to show out from start to finish. I'm assuming he's gonna craft the spell. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is Seichi we're talking about. I mean, if there was a cancer in this world, he probably would be able to craft the spell to cure that. Like, no joke. The dude is a miracle worker. And that's what I love about this series, though. As much as, yeah, maybe the visuals do ruin the enjoyment of things, at the very least, I do love its campiness over the top nature. Saying that, we haven't seen Sheep Boy in quite a while. I've missed that adorable little troll. No, seriously, on that bit where he's falling in the water, looks like he's about to fucking drown. I like that, though. It gives the opening a little bit of a comedic touch to its credit. Oh, yeah. I just love how all the characters are prominently displayed. They look nice. In some bits in the opening, anyway. Now, I'm just wondering if they're going to put his classmates into play in the episode. Because that's something I've been waiting for a long ass time. All things considered. Because it'd be ashamed if you get all this buildup of Seichi's classmates, but you never really get to see him talk with any of them at least once. So hope maybe the last 5 minutes can show something off like that. Because I'm more interested in that than the current final battle going on right now. I just like the having like a light as he's about to make his new spell. It just gives it more epic, grandiose vibes. Again, the performance from Seichi's voice actor is great when he says judgment, but you didn't see proper lip syncing when he said that. It took away a little bit of the emotion there. But again, though, great stuff from his voice actor. He said absolutely incredible there. Now, this is good lip syncing here in comparison. Wait, did a goddess just talk to Seichi? Yo, how much broken is it gonna be? Whoa, what? Hey, that's actually incredible. Whoa! They're probably about to completely drip that area they're around it in bodily fluids the way they're screaming. I don't think he has anything to apologize for, though. He saved lots of lives. If anything, I think he could actually breathe in some praise. I wouldn't blame him if he did that. Although definitely felt more like Seiji's window. He pretty much could have sold all of them, which is fucking cool. I mean, the thing is, though. Oh! What the? Yo! So powerful, even at the ringleader. That, that right there is the definition of epic. What, he's gonna find a way of fixing the environment too? No, it's actually better for him because if he's less human, he'll be able to protect his harem. Because they're gonna need all the protection they need. They can get. I like how the skill lady is super hyped now, and she's definitely changed her tone. Yo, our boy better get paid for this shit. I'm just saying. Like, if I was in Seiji's spots, I'd be like, all right, I'll protect the nation. Well, y'all better pay me some money. I ain't doing this shit for free. That's what I would say. Oh, yeah, hit that. Yeah, I remember that shit too. You better initiate that. Yes! This is the good shit right here. No. No! Good, I do not need to be traumatized. You know, he'd probably be a great teacher. Like, all things considered. And I would love the irony here. How he was the bullied student, now he's become the master and teacher. Oh my, looks like I'm about to get my wish. Because Lee feels set up like he's going to be able to teach his former classmates. Is he really asking this question? Yeah, and plus he's got a variety of skills and he can protect the students when they're in danger. There's various reasons as to why he'd make a great teacher. Because aside from knowing a lot, yo, the old man looks like he's about to fucking spontaneously come buzz. I like it. Whoa! Why is it coming to like an obsessive fan girl? I like it. Oh, sorry, I got a cough. Hey, that's actually a respectable decision there. Well, they can go with them to school. I'm sure that's not going to be an issue. Yeah, I mean they're all powerful too. That's true. Tura does have a lot of experience, and she kind of was a teacher in a way. Yeah, she'd actually be a good physical education coach. Yo, I could actually see this working. Damn it, boy. What more does he want? Yes, if a Han wants it, he's got to go with it. Aww. It's just the same. We're not going to see them go to school though, because I'm assuming the Louise plot point needs to be resolved soon. So damn, because I really wanted to see him go to school. But at least that's some decent plot progression, though. Provided the series gets to season 2, though, that's the big kicker. Oh, so fucking cute. Yeah, what an absolutely powerful arm master. Damn. You can tell Authority has probably awakened a new fetish inside of him. Yo, it's actually nice to get to see Authority have some distinguished tastes like theater. Honestly, out of the couples, Seichi and Authority's couple feels like the most natural because they're both mentally mature. They both feel like they're on equal footing emotionally. And it feels like Hattori and Seichi can live on by themselves without needing each other if they had to go down that way. That's why I think his relationship with Hattori really works well. And saying that his bond with Sadia is really powerful too, though, to its credit. And I'm assuming if ever to season 2, he'd have a date with Louise, of course. That'd be my guess. Aww. I like how this gives us some closure too, in a way. Just seeing her have fun with kids, something that she was never able to have. Honestly, though, Seichi's a catch himself, though. But in saying that, I do like that humbleness there. Ah, they're so close to having another kiss. I like how you can tell how Aliga still needs so much to mature because she didn't recognize that it was about to be a kiss. I love shit like this. It really portrays her age really well when you see moments like this. Oh, don't tell me it's going on an epic kick. No! At least it looks like it's going on an epic cliffhanger. Oh, never mind. I thought for a second it was going to be some kind of like uber epic cliffhanger. Because I've seen way too many anime this season have one and not even conclude because they didn't sell enough to get a season 2 or some shit like that. That's what I was getting worried about. I'm assuming the girl's going to win the competition, though. The girl that Seichi was encouraging a few episodes ago. That's going to be my guess. And actually looks good to his credit. Kinda. But then again, I need to see it on screen, though, longer, just to get a grasp for it. I like how that turkey little donkey perceives it as. But hey, you know what? That thing about Luna is beautiful. She should never change. I'm assuming. Yeah, Cherry's probably going to win this. She had way too much buildup in one of the previous episodes for her not to win. And she's got that throw nervous look on her face. She's going to win this. Damn! Yo, that feels like the stuff of Dojinchi's there with the way it looks. I fucking love it. I like how Seichi and Luna have now become a work of art now. I mean, hey, our boy has to feel proud. He has to. And to his credit, he has lived up to the name of hero, even though he doesn't try to. He has. And saying that the kitty one's actually good. Yes! I mean, I knew Trey was going to win the moment I saw the painting. Yeah, he did, though. Hell yeah. And she's already skilled. I didn't imagine she becomes such a beast. Well, like, even more tutorage. So that, how the hell could he say no? Oh, that's cute. I gotta admit, the movement for the horses actually doesn't look that bad, actually. I'm assuming Louise has some bad news, though, because she looks like she's making the face of a woman who's lost in battle. Oh, never mind. I thought for a second that she was going to return in failure. That's a good point. But I like this. At least it shows us that not everyone that likes Seichi drops everything and doing to go to him. Because at the very least, it shows you that some of the ladies in this series do their own things. I like that. I mean, damn, I mean, like this guy has to take on Seichi one-on-one, though. I like how this dude has excuses ready. I gotta admit, the track plan is actually pretty dang epic. Oh shit. It would actually demoralize the nation. That's actually a good plan. Unfortunately for them, though, Seichi's becoming a teacher, so that shit's not gonna work. Hmm. Mm. Yeah, that's a good question. What, did she have a crush on Seichi before she got Izuka? Yeah, I'm already adding another potential harem member. I like you. And I like her because she's the only one that has actually considered Seichi's well-being without it being brought up. That's impressive. That already makes her instantly more memorable than any other character in that classroom that are not named Seichi, of course. And she's only had like a few seconds of screen time, too. Whoa! I wonder about you just dancing on board though. This guy's only got muscles on his mind, and that's why I love him. I like how the green guy looks like he's about to do something batshit insane. I love it. Hmm. I love how she says, Johnny. I like how that's the one thing Loon is thinking about. Not saying goodbye or later, but food. Never change Lune. Hmm. All right, at the very least, here we see a good amount of character development for Seichi because he's become more of an optimist, at least in comparison to when the series started. And I like this because it shows you how much he's been changed by his armor for the better, and how much he's changed his arm members for the better too. I mean, I like the song playing in the background. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, optimistically, at least when he comes back, he'll have a hero's welcome. Oh man, I have to see how his classmates are going to react to him. Knowing Seichi, it's probably going to be smooth sailing. What the fuck is that? I like how he looks straight off of like a Tokatsu series with his outfit and the poses. Honestly, at this point, Seichi has to realize that weirdness is the normalcy of this world. I'm just saying. I don't know, I miss these. They do because they've been doing it every episode. I open on top. Oh, so that means there'll be a season two? Hopefully. At least I hope that's what it means. Or they're just gonna have read the source material ending. Alright, I like how the thing is like an exclamation point and question mark. But anyways, here are my thoughts on the final episode though. Overall, as far as final episodes go, it was alright, but considering it was the final battle, I was expecting at the very least for the last episode to look amazing because some anime I've seen in the past look like crap from start to finish, but they at the very least make the last episode look great. And unfortunately, yeah, the last episode really dropped the ball, sadly. Because the animation, like when Sari was punching the enemies, didn't look like it left mark in the bodies. Even the lighting animation, most of it was like far away shots. We didn't see any close up reaction shots of the creatures being destroyed by lightning, which would have gave it much more visual gravitas. Oh, anime Jody. And sad as it is, the series kind of felt a little bit slow sometimes because while I do like my harem hijinks, it kind of annoys me that we never got to see him interact with any of the students, which is a damn shame because that was the plot point I would have loved to have seen if, say, any of the to see if at the very least, any of the students would have had any redemption arc at the very least, you know? And I feel like this series and rushing things really disappointed in it being really damn quick going into its finishing stretch for the series, if you ask me. So that's why, even though, yes, there were bits I enjoyed about this episode, yeah, it could have done a bit better with its pacing throughout the series. Oh, okay, in a minute, though. Hope you can catch it when you get the chance. And aside from that, there were things I liked about this episode, though. I did like the voice performances; they were great, and at least the artwork wasn't absolutely abysmal. It was just okay. So at least it's better than your usual center in the series. But going into the last episode, I expected a bit more. So that's why, on second thought, if I had to rate this last episode on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to give it a 5 out of 10 for average because it was okay. And then it kind of ended on a cliffhanger with the whole read the source material ending, which, looking at how the series doesn't seem to have a lot of pre-orders, seems like the odds of a season 2 are super damn low, which is a shame because there are a lot of plot elements I would love to see explored in the series that unfortunately don't seem like they're ever going to be explored. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the final episode. I enjoyed it, but since it's the last episode, I gotta put my thinking cap on, and my standards are higher than usual because, again, this could be the last time I ever see an episode of this series. Oh, okay, Anime Doji. Now, as for the series itself, if I had a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'm actually going to give it 2 grades. Since I'm the type that likes harem anime, if they have some campy humor, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10 because of my skill. 1's abysmal, 5 is average, 10 is exceptional. So it was okay. But if I had to scale it for anime fans that don't enjoy harms as much, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 10, though, and here's why. For the most part, this series was low effort. The animation quality was bad, so every fight, save for a few exceptions here and there, looked like dog shit. And the artwork was dog shit from start to finish. So made anything that could have been potentially epic and made it uneventful due to the lack of effort, which is a shame because, again, I do like the characters. And there were problems with the narratively, too, and let me explain why. You had some episodes where you had Seichi completely stupefied, like when he was with the labyrinth with Sadia and Artoria. He could have used his quick speed spell to make sure he wasn't separated by Artoria, but instead, the series wasted a whole episode on them in the dungeon, or it could have maybe spent an episode on him interacting with the students that he's going to be teaching. So this series sometimes had bad priorities when it came to its screen time. I'm actually going to react to Rumble Granadol first in a minute, OG. So things like that really made the series feel iffy sometimes. And it wasn't just that dragged the series down, but it's like sometimes when it came to the series, it would introduce, like, say, a girl like Luna, and then it would completely forget about them. With the only girls in the series having any real depth, it's pretty much Artoria and Sadia. That's about it. Characters like Oliga, Louise, and also not just them, but Lune felt like they were there just to be comedic gags and not to contribute to the plot in any way. Which I think that's an issue where half of your main cast is just there just for shits and giggles. Since this is a harem anime, you sort of expect that a good chunk of your cast be given build-up, and this series sometimes did waste episodes on jokes that sometimes didn't work. Like, that's why this series had some narrative issues, if I had to be perfectly honest. Not saying it was all bad, though. I thought the jokes work. I loved the sheep troll. He was absolutely hilarious. And I do like the fact that Seichi was humble. But here's another issue, though. Even though Seichi was humble, I don't know how. I didn't feel too good whenever the series all like, yeah, don't give me any more power. It's a cheat code, and they have it repeated like 5, 6 times in the series. The gag worked maybe the first 2 times, but it doesn't work when it's used 5 or 6 times. So that's why I also felt the humor in the series could have used a little bit more variety. And the opening, I don't even need to say anything about the opening. You already know my thoughts on that. It's one of the worst anime openings of the season. And that's why I had to rate it a 4.5 out of 10 overall for non-Harlem fans. Because it just didn't do enough well to justify being given, at least in my opinion, an average rating or even an above average rating due to all the flaws it had. It just had too many flaws. I mean, I enjoyed it, and that's why, as a guy that likes harem anime, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. But that's just my harem fan rating, though, because I do like harems. Anyone else that doesn't like harems is going to loathe this series. I'm just being perfectly honest. There's nothing in this series that can make you say, oh man, this series did a good job. No, absolutely, literally nothing. At best, the series is enjoyable, which for me it was. But I just hope if it gets a season 2, it does better. But that's a big if, though. And yeah, these are my thoughts on the series, y'all. But anyway, right before I go, let me just say, you know, I'll drink some water for sure in a minute, OG. After I finish all my reactions, though. But anyways, right before I go, let me just say thank you very much, Shiranai and Uchi, for commenting on the live chat. Thank you very much, everyone else, for watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely pumped to see what they're going to do next week. Anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.